I'm on the couch with Pete Slater from SIS, Sports in Science.
Science in Sport, Annie. Come on, get it
Sorry,
right.
God. Science. What did I say? Sports in Science. God. Science in Sport. And Pete's the guy who looks after marketing, but you've been around ever since the product first came out.
Science in Sport. I was actually just been in Lanzarote and doing a presentation there, and then he put up on the screen that we started in 1992, which is about the time that you started triathlon, I think, isn't it?
Like 16
so
years.
it's like 16 years, so it's quite scary that we've been going that long, really. And triathlon is one of the sports that we kind of got involved with very early on because that's my background. And so we really came into the market in the cycling and triathlon and swimming arena, but now we seem to be everywhere. So it's been a fantastic 16 years.
Yeah, it's become sort of a kind of worldwide product that...
Yeah, we're getting some good European distribution now as well, and looking at the southern hemisphere as well, so it's getting out there.
You're in cycling as well as triathlon?
Big into cycling. We're really, really strong in cycling, so we obviously have the tie-in with the Great Britain cycling team, but you know, we're actually sponsoring 3 of the Pro Tour teams this year as well. Okay. So we have Team CSC, #1 team in the world, Sonia Deval, Spanish team, and also the new Astana. So when Johan Brunel and Sean Yates came on to us saying will you get involved with the new Astana, we thought, we kind of said yes. You know, we got the Tour de France winner from 2007 in that team, so hopefully, and we've been out to some of the training camps already with these guys, and they're just really, really receptive to the products and want to know more and more about nutrition all the time, so it's exciting for us.
You did start out as a triathlon product though, didn't you?
It was mainly triathlon and cycling, to be honest. That's where our backgrounds were, and you know, when we first started we were lucky we had Chris Boardman on board as well, so from 92, 93, Chris Boardman and his then first kind of British super team, which was the North Wheel Velo, before he signed professional contracts with Garn and Credit Agricole. So yeah, cycling and triathlon, and obviously that's where I got to meet you all those years ago.
All those years ago, a long time ago, when World Championships was in Manchester in 1993.
So, yeah.
Not far from your front door.
Not from there, yeah. You should know that because you stayed there.
I did. But don't give away all my secrets. Just tell us a little bit about who you're working with, athletes, UK athletes this year.
Well, obviously we got big ties with the Great Britain cycling team. We also, I mean, a lot of people won't know, but we also work very, very closely with the RYA, so the Royal Yachting Association. Yeah. So the Olympic class sailors are all using Science and Sport products. Yeah. Those are the main 2 organisations, but we've got an agreement with the English Institute of Sport, so any athlete who's on funding is able to get access to Science and Sport products. We do make 1 or 2 special products, and we've got a few things going forward to Beijing as well.
Can you tell us about any of your new products?
I'm not allowed to say too much about those things at this moment in time. We have got some new products that will be coming onto the market very, very soon as well, which we're quite excited about.
What's your top selling products at the moment?
Top selling, I think the Go Gel is probably top selling product. The electrolyte drink. Recovery drink, we've always been excited about recovery drinks because we were kind of the first company to do that, and we still think we lead in the recovery side of things, so we are looking at taking the recovery even further as well, to improve it and to bring out some different products to enhance people's recovery.
Yeah, I think, I mean, a lot of athletes, you know, they do their training session, don't they, and they kind of get all their fuel on board and they get their session done and they kind of like then forget about the whole recovery process, and I guess that's where...
The recovery drink is a fantastic product, and if you want to get the most out of your training and you want to train the next day, or even, you know, most triathletes do 1, 2 or even 3 sessions a day, and it really does make a significant difference, not just to recovering and adapting to that training session, but it looks after your health as well. So recovery drink is good for normal health, to keep yourself as a healthy person, because as you know, there's no secret formula to success, it's just about being consistent. So if you can be consistent day after day and do the correct training, then your performance will improve. So.
Any particular triathletes in the country that you're looking after at the moment?
We're still looking after Stuart Hayes.
Okay.
Yeah, and did some things and just starting to look after one of the most exciting prospects, which is Holly Abel.
Oh wow, okay.
So,
that's
and
interesting.
Then whilst I was in Lanzarote last week, I was talking to one of the big Ironman guys, so hopefully he'll be coming on board as well. So a guy that's won Lanzarote twice, I won't mention any names, but he's quite a big, huge guy, so hopefully he'll be coming on board as well. So yeah, Stewie and Holly are the main two at
So
the
you've
moment.
got some possible triathlete Olympic candidates then?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I mean, it's going to be exciting. I think going towards Beijing this year on the tri, it's wide open for selection on the British side of things. So
for the men and the women.
Men and women, yeah. There's 3 places up for grabs. No one's got any of those spots yet. So
what do you think Holly's chances are?
Holly, you know, the women's wide open. There's Andrea, who had a reasonable season last year, and Helen Tucker's just had a fantastic comeback race. So Helen's going to be vying for that place again. So, but then there's quite a few girls going for the 3rd spot, I think. So.
I think interestingly, some guys will remember the name Tanya Allen, who's Pete's wife, and Tanya was a GB athlete, wasn't she, many years ago? But she's actually moved over to cycling.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Tanya came into triathlon in 2000, 2001. She was on the elite performance program at the time that you were, and she finished 8th in the European Championships.
The senior level,
Senior European Championships, and then unfortunately got a little bit ill and was unable to carry on with triathlon, so turned to cycling, and now she's a member of the Great Britain cycling team. And
going to the Olympics?
Well, the selection, you know, she's on the short list or long list, whatever British cycling call, for Olympic selection in the road race, alongside Nicole Cook and Emma Pooley, and Rachel Heel, and Lizzie Armistead are the girls that are really vying for the places to go for the Beijing road race. So yeah, she's now riding for the new British ladies team that's been Dave Brailsford's pulled together, the Halfords team. So yeah, she's in good shape. She's been in Lanzarote, just giving us all a good kicking. So
gives you a kicking as well?
Yeah, I've got quite fit this year, but she can still give me a little bit of a kicking when she really tries.
Yeah, good. So you're not going to tell us about your new product?
We got some new recovery products,
and
we got some new little energy drinks as well that are coming out. So
it is quite a competitive market, isn't it?
It is very, very competitive, and we're just keen.
Where do you see yourself positioned in the market?
If you go look at the elite sport, we're right up there. Anybody who's really, really serious, I think, are always interested in science in sport, and you know, we do supply a lot of people that are sponsored by other people that are using our products, but have different bottles and stuff like that as well. But we know that for a fact that there's people out there, not just in triathlon but in other sports as well. There's a lot of our products in bottles at the elite level that people think it's something else. So it's frustrating, but kind of nice to know that what we're doing is right, and the guys that really want to improve the performance really take it seriously. And it is what was quite interesting last year. We were working with Team CSC, is that the amount of product they got through last year was just phenomenal. I mean,
from my point of view, the gels.
I mean, the prediction on gels, and because our gel is, we still think it's a world-leading gel. The numbers that they initially quoted that they would actually use, well, they ended up using twice that number because they were so acceptable. You know, people like Fabian Cancerella and Stuart O'Grady and that, they'll be using 6-7 gels in a stage and not taking as much of the traditional old food of a ham sandwich and stuff. They're using more gels and more energy drinks.
I'd use them. I'd use for a half Ironman or something. I'd just use the gels and I wouldn't use anything else. You know,
gels and water and a little bit of an electrolyte drink will get you by. So
perfect. Lovely.
Yes.
Where do you see you guys in 10 years' time then?
10 years' time. I think we'd probably all still be involved in it because we really enjoy it. It's kind of a lifestyle thing to be able to work in something that you enjoy doing as well. Just keep on growing, I think, and just see science in sport in every country and get good distributors, and you know, walk into a shop down under and see science in sport there and being promoted, and people in different countries saying the same message that we've always been saying for the last 10-15 years about nutrition, and if you get it right, then it will make a difference to your performance.
Excellent. Very nice talking to you.
Okay.
I hope that your shoulder gets better quickly, and I hope you manage to stay on your bike.
Well, I was helped off my bike last weekend, so I have a little bit of a ligament problem in my shoulder, but I'm sure I'll be on the turbo for the next few weeks, so I don't fall off.